Hi everybody and welcome to Wardwell House. This is a small short game I think which is on Steam. Looks quite interesting, a little bit strange looking. It looks like most of it's in sort of black and white. But we'll give it a go. It's only a quick one. So the story behind this one is that you're lost on a shipwreck. So after being lost on the water for countless weeks, you finally drift to a mysterious island. Your ordeal has left you exhausted and delirious, but you start discovering horrific artifacts and gruesome remains. As you make your way through the forest, you approach a gloomy house in the middle of the island. Discover the forbidden history and terrifying secrets that slowly reveal themselves in Wardwell House. Wardwell House is an innovative and realistic horror game with outstanding atmosphere. You must find hidden clues and objects of interest that slowly reveal the haunting story. Feel the build-up of fear as you traverse the forest and make your way through the Wardwell House. So we'll traverse our way through the forest and make our way to Wardwell House. So on that note, without any further delay, in we go. Hope you enjoy. Thank you. I've been lost in the water for countless days and dehydrated, starved, blah blah blah. I don't think there's any controller support. So look around by holding left mouse button and moving around, zoom in or out by right clicking. Yeah. Interested in maneuver controls. All seems to be real pictures. Okay, I want to walk the canoe. Can I walk to the canoe? How do I walk to the canoe? Read all hotspots, then zoom into arrow to speed. My boat. Right. There. Where's it going to go then? Yeah, I get that. Where would you like me to go? Hang around here on the riverbank looking around at the wildlife? Oh, okay. Okay, so you've got to move the square crosshair over the item of interest, I guess. Basically, just got to look around everywhere and they'll let you proceed once you've looked at everything you need to see. Like that. That. What is that? Oh, there's one. Oh. Names and other markings to whether to make out. I remember doing carvings like this with my son on my favourite tree back home. So Derek. Love the science fair. Kate. And then initials basically. Oh, it's a skull. Not sure whether what creature's leg that is. It looks like there are predators about. Need to find shelter before we get started. Yep. Where's the house then? Ooh, we get the light there. Find shackles, crystal that can only be blood. I should stay calm. My exhaustion is making me imagine frightening scenarios. Ah, finding some life on this island. I'm so hungry that I wouldn't mind joining them in their little feast. Dry blood, hooks the hook. I would have assumed that these were being used by hunters, but after all the other evidence I've seen, I begin to think otherwise. Must be missing one somewhere. I can't see anything. Go on, let me go. I don't really want to look at anything else here. I'm looking for something I don't know is here. How do I know that I need to find something else? Just walking on in my path. Looked at everything of interest. Ah, right at my feet. There we go. All the guts are still inside. Someone or something skinned the poor thing alive. Who would do such a thing? The hell is that? It looks like a dinosaur. What the heck is that? Dead crow whose wings have been torn off. If I can't find some other meal, I'll come back and cook this because beggars can't be choosers. I thought that was a person, but it's just another black cloth. I have a bad feeling that I'm being watched or followed. Let me follow this stream and see where it leads to. At least I'll have something to guide me along. Where the hell have I come? That's a human hand with flesh still on the bone. And these remains are fresh. I'm sure this black cloth is meant as a foreboding message. I should press on. I'm dying of hunger. Maybe I could build a raft using some of these broken tree branches after I get energy. A raft? What on that little squeak? This hook looks used like it's been here for a while. Small chunks of rotten flesh still remain on it. I'd have to completely be crazy to eat that. Well, I'm not too far from the line of thinking right now. Hit the block cloth, looks like a praying witch. Maybe I'm hallucinating, but it appeared to move. Someone else receive an abrupt, violent end here, or has my delirium got the best of me? Oh, another one. Each time I see these, I get a strange feeling that they were once people. A man-made path in the middle of the forest. I find I might be nearing civilization. I finally might be nearing an end to my suffering. Well, I guess we'll see. 2. Woohoo, here we go. That's led me to a clearing and I've arrived at an old dilapidated house. The last that I found was sanctuary. Nice. So I'm going back into the wilderness. But we've only got one place to go. It's obvious that strange cult-like activities took place on this island in a previous era. Wonder who would build a house in a sinister island. I'll think about it later, for now I really need to rest. Cow's head. A horse? That's not a horse. A cow. There's a horse. Decapitated head of a horse. The eyes and innards of the head have been removed. The smell here is sickening. Right. Various rusted tools and chains scattered around. Nothing unusual here. Apart from the head, everything's fine. Chainsaw covered in blood. Looks like more than just trees are being cut with this. What a nightmare. Locked. So much for trying to go in through a side door. Right, you've got the chainsaw, that'll sort you out. Oh, look, there's the horse. Painting of a gorgeous horse in its prime. Unfortunately, it looks the same as the one outside. This day planner contains entries for day-to-day errands and appointments. The last entry is dated 5 years ago. I'm stunned. Immaculateness and opulence were not the impression I was expecting to have on the way in. The easiest thing to do is look around and see what the hot spots are first. So we got 4 in there. Everything looks well maintained. Is someone still living here? These uniforms look ancient. Seems like little children once lived here. A well-groomed family. They look very rich. According to the clock, today's date is September the 21st. I can't believe that I've been on the water for more than 5 weeks now. This book looks like a part of a series on 17th century American history. Salem, Massachusetts. Places in American history. Like the Salem witch trials, maybe.
You have 88 new messages. Playing message from 5 years ago.
Jacob, this is my final reminder about the upcoming board meeting. As CEO and chairman of the board, you are responsible to answer the charges leveled against you. The meeting will discuss how you squandered company funds on gambling. You have not attended a single meeting for months, and the board will also decide your future as chairman. Please respond. This is your company, and it faces huge problems.
Ooh. Well, what's stuff to look at here? Right, what's this? Some of these photos are placards with dates and names. They appear to be family photos with multiple generations. Some of them are quite old. They all look quite old. Fireplace has been used a great deal. There's a faint sensation of residual heat being given off. Text on theology, mysticism, and ancient history. It's apparent that many more books are missing from the shelf than any of the others. Volume after volume on topics ranging from finance to probability to investing and even horse racing. The Clare wins Kentucky Derby. A painting depicting destruction caused by rising waves and storm. The diary next to a photo of an old man. Must be the previous patron of the family. Most entries discuss a hope for his son Jacob's ability to lead the company he built into prosperity and remove the previously tarnished reputation of the Wardwell family. Pages and pages of the head of the household's diary entries. It looks like he suddenly shifted gears and focused on the gambling above all else, and then he begins focusing on his family, history, and genealogy. His name is Jacob Wardwell. To my one and only true love, Catherine, Jacob. Looks like a family sat here every evening sharing dinner. How would you know that by looking at the table? Unless that was just an obvious assumption. This fireplace is ornamental, and it's another expression of wealth, as it's made of expensive marble with generous golden accents. And a harpsichord, is it? Is it a piano or a harpsichord? This is the last instrument I want to hear played right now. Frame reads Samuel Wardwell, May the 16th, 1610 to September 22nd, 1692, Salem, Massachusetts. Clare's Triple Crown win. That horse must have been a real winner. It was coveted once. A very old and dusty chest, tightly locked. Painting depicts a man seduced into a forest by an enchanting witch. Portrait of a Clare. This was to be made to commemorate its big Derby win. Then it was turned into dog meat. That shirt looks freshly washed and ironed. Piano Sonata number 8 in C minor. Ooh. I should have done that, but I'm so drained it's hard to concentrate. Painting depicts a man being seduced into the forest. There we saw that one. Portrait of the Clare is supposed to be made to make its big Derby win. Yeah. That's go upstairs. don't think we're going to be getting any jump scares on this because it's just a picture game, isn't it? Evidence of a well-travelled family. These vases look exotic and expensive. Several horses racing trophies. That horse must have earned its keep. A letter addressed to Jacob Wardwell by his wife, who says that she will return in 1 week for the rest of the things and to collect the children. So tempting, but this house has raised my curiosity, so I'll look around first. Photos from decades past. It looks like someone was searching through the family's background for something. And cloth on the arms and midsection look worn, like they've been carried and held a lot. More evidence of the children, they're dusty. Portrait of Ella and Eva Wardwell. Are those scratchings on the ceiling? Click on that. An even better bed. It's done. This will be a new bedroom for the next few days. Okay, just move in then. Getting late, but I'm in no rush to leave since I doubt anyone is living on a secluded island. What do you do there? Nicely tailored tuxedo, though I see several red stains on it. Oh. Yeah, you're not alone. Go hide. The bit of hit was here, went down that hall. I've got to find somewhere to hide downstairs. I'll just go outside again. Just read my mind. Thank goodness I got out. I don't know who that was, but I'd rather not find out. Probably the person who owns the house. Just have to walk in on their own private property. It's beginning to get dark. Was I really in the house for that long? I wonder if I passed out for a while and didn't notice. I have to drag my feet to the boat. Maybe it can catch it up with some of the fallen tree branches near it. Maybe? Just thinking about being back on the water makes me sick. The sun was beating on me for days and I haven't had nothing to eat or drink. Being completely alone for weeks without any resources can make a man go crazy. The mind starts turning on itself, leading to hallucinations. In one hallucination I saw the waves rise as high as skyscrapers and they came crashing down upon me. When I came to my senses, the water was serene and peaceful. Can my luck get any worse? It's about to start raining any minute. How will my broken boat handle a storm? Right. I'm gonna find out. Especially if it's got a hole in it. I bet his boat's gonna be gone. I think I'm almost back to where I began. The boat's not gonna be there though, is it? To be honest. Oh! This can't be possible. Could I have gotten lost and navigated back by mistake? No. But we've got to go back in the house. The house doesn't want you to leave. Woohoo! You're going to be part of an experiment. It's too cold outside and the rain is getting heavier by the minute. Can't risk getting hypothermia by staying outside. Best to go inside the house until the rain stops. I just hope the person that lives here is gone. Why would they be gone if it's a storm? That's the one place you're going to be. Where are you going to hide?
You have 87 new messages. Playing message from 5 years ago.
Hello, Jacob. I wanted to speak face to face, but since you didn't show up in the mean, it's with the utmost regret. I have to tell you that you're fired effective immediately, and the board has elected me the new chairman and CEO of Wardwell Industries. Your actions have brought this company to its knees, but I will try my best to restore the once great name that your father built. Oh, and say hi to Kathy for me.
Oh. That's fast. Very old newspaper clipped into the Salem Gazette for what must have been one of the first years in publication in 1791. The reporter is writing about the aftermath of the Salem witch trials, which were near their 100-year anniversary. Looks like many victims, family members were financially compensated, but money can't replace the dead. Oh, he's back out again. Been locked in. I can't get in to open no matter how hard I try. Okay. We can even try to get it to open and just sit there and look at it. Diary entry by Jacob Wardwell, dated 5 years ago. That familiar dark sensation has again been growing in me. I can hear his voice in my head, leading me to unimaginable acts. I've fought it for years, but alas. That machine is inoperable, and there's no phone attached. Where do you want to go? No. Diary wasn't open to this page when I left it. Grandfather came to me in a dream last night, the same dream of him being led for execution. But this time he smiled to me as the noose was tied around his neck, knowing our pact had been sealed. Time-worn documents with illustrations that are horrific. A bull's head on a man's body, a woman being crushed with a pile of treasure that has increased in weight on top of her, one coin at a time while she looks up at what's happening to her in agony. The back of the document is signed by Samuel Wardwell. Was he a judge or something? The old man's eyes have a steely toughness to them. Expression sends a chill down my spine. Locked, but there's a deep stench of something rotting inside. I'd rather not even try to open it. Okay. An ancient-looking cutout that reads, "When the full moon riseth, and the tide is high, gratify the Lord and endure upon thyself eternal blessings." Signed by Samuel Wardwell. A very old-fashioned way of speaking. Big house. Very nice. Books on the occult and paganism. The bookmark is on the chapter about the face vision of hell. It's chilling how similar this house is to its description. A valley where people and animals were sacrificed, the entrance to which was littered with human remains. Oh, let's go upstairs essentially. Like the three bears, isn't it? Goldilocks and the three bears. Who's been sleeping in my bed? Note by Jacob Wardwell. And so it ends, or begins. They screamed and wailed as the blaze devoured them, and yet I had no feelings. I will fulfill his destiny. Someday my weak father never could. Something my weak father never could. Oh, that's a nice comfy bed. A page from Ella Wardwell's diary. How could you do this to my cat, father? Seeing her burned alive has left a scar in my mind that will remain forever. This is my last diary entry, dedicated to you. Someone who did such a horrific thing could not be my father. I could pour the house. Oh, we're in the creepy doll room now. Every house has a creepy doll room. All these dolls look so realistic. I can almost sense them move. Maybe a voodoo doll of some sort because it's filled with rusted nails and needles. And these eerie looking dolls are giving me the creeps. I get a strong feeling that they're staring at me. Ooh. Locked behind me. Oh look. Dolls' eyes are glowing. They're all glowing. Ooh. What the hell is happening? There's a strong presence of something emanating from these dolls. It's locked behind me. My head's throbbing and I'm on the brink of insanity. This can't really be happening. This can't be my end. I afraid it's all over for you, pal. Murderous tools scattered across the floor. A deranged and demented psychopath lives here. I was better off dying on the water than this hell. Right, go for there. Back the floor to a better place. With whatever life I have left in me, I need to make my way back to the forest. There must be some way to escape. Darker. Blacker than a well digger's asshole. How are you going to see anything? Looks like there's wolves or something maybe. I hear footsteps. Seems like there are wild dogs on this island. Though in this darkness it's hard to see what's going on. The dog. God, must up the energy I've got left to get the hell out of here. You know where you're going. Do that. What was that? Those footsteps sound closer. I feel someone or something is following me. Footsteps have stopped. Whatever foot was following me seems to have retreated. I doubt it. He's going in for the pincer movement. I can see moonlight shimmer on the water. Looks like I'm finally close to my boat. Hey! Everything is going to be okay. Don't worry. Fine. No need to panic. Ah, the storm must have swept away my boat. Now what? Swim. It's the horse head man. Like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. With a horse. at his memorial, maybe. Interesting. Very small. Jacob Wardwell has become the proud owner of Eclair, the most expensive horse ever sold. This Wardwell has become a common sight at big money races, even as his company stock has underperformed since he took the reins from his late father, Hollister Wardwell. I have one eye on Eclair for over a year, and I look forward to the Derby season. The horse may yet end up becoming my lucky charm. Sweepstakes start in 2 months. The chairman and CEO of Wardwell Industries has bought himself a large island. This newspaper has learned I wanted privacy for my family, and this is a magnificent place. Work has already started on a house we are building there. The location will remain a secret, though. There are hints it is near the coast of Massachusetts. Well, I won't go into that. Our family's history and legacy here. As I've told you, I will not disclose the location. Right, I think we just found it. Bad times continue for Claire and her owner, Jacob Wardwell. Claire has not been the same since a foot injury a year ago, and she continues to lose. Mr. Wardwell paid the highest sum ever to buy Eclair, but has seen his fortune dwindle after gambling massively. Wardwell Industries was once heralded as the largest company of Boston, but is now said to be in deep financial distress. They recently closed 4 steel mills, and the company laid off a number of workers. The famous Wardwell mansion, which has been a staple of Andover for decades, burnt down to ashes last night. Firefighters arrived at the scene but were unable to put out the massive blaze until morning. Charred remains of founder Catherine Wardwell, Ella Wardwell, and Eva Wardwell. The remains of Jacob Wardwell have not yet been found, and authorities are still searching for him. The business tycoon has been facing financial problems for the past several years. Okay. So what was that house then? Was that a ghost house? Many years later. As all these years of searching, could this finally be the island I've been looking for? I've been searching more than 20 years, Dad. I hope you're still alive. Okay, this is his son come to look for him. Okay. Yeah, it was small, quite simple to play. Obviously just got to look around and see what to do. There's obviously no jump scares or anything like that. But, yeah, it's just a novel experience, I would say. Playability factor, probably wouldn't play it again. But it's just a sort of experience to say you've done it. So, yeah, it's good. I think the developers have done a good job. I like the photographs rather than the graphics, but okay, yeah, I'll give that sort of 7 out of 10 maybe. Sort of playability factor and longevity probably limited, but yeah, I know it was just a short game, wasn't it? But yeah, so thank you for watching, everybody, and please remember, hit like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon, and stay safe. Thank you.